I wanted to know if it was for real. So I came to an event here in Denver in July, and maybe 3 days into the event, I started noticing that my back wasn't bothering me. And then I saw people getting out of wheelchairs. And then my back just completely stopped bothering me. Like there was no discomfort sitting. I had a back brace when I came in. I just stopped wearing it. I was sitting up straight in my chair, like on the way home, on the airplane, like there was just no discomfort. So I started telling people. And then I got this weird idea that I'm gonna buy a bunch of his CDs and I'm gonna invite my friends, if you wanna do the meditation, do it with me. And so I had this app on my phone where I would play it, and then other friends, I have a friend in Argentina, so she started joining me. And 3 weeks into her doing the meditations with me, she told me that she had cysts and stuff on her uterus, and she was, in February, the doctor was going to remove part of her organs and this, that, and the other thing, and she said, no, I'm not doing that. And prior to her joining me in the meditations, she had gone to the doctor and they did their measurements and tests or whatever. And maybe 2 or 3 weeks into the meditations, she said that she had another doctor's visit and the cysts were shrinking. So it took me a step further, and I have another friend, Ileana, who had a heart transplant and went into the ICU with a bowel obstruction. And I got the nurse in the ICU to allow me to hook up to her phone and do the same thing. And we used Dr. Joe's meditation, Tuning into Health. And I did it in my living room while she was doing it in the ICU. And I started to get sick. And I stepped out of the meditation, went to the bathroom. I thought I was going to throw up. Nothing happened. I went back, I got back into the meditation. And then when the meditation was over, I was talking to Ileana on the telephone, and then she started throwing up. The following morning, she was scheduled to have the bowel obstruction removed. And when she went in the following morning and the doctors did the surgery, there was no bowel obstruction.
So I just had a kind of out of body experience. I felt like I was here, but I was not here. I felt like I was awake, but I was asleep. My body felt so relaxed that I wasn't sure if I was drugged or just in such a high level of relaxation that I never experienced before. But what I do know is that I have been struggling with a lot of medical and other stuff for so long, and for the very first time, I felt like I can do this. Like my body is capable not just healing, but moving forward. And I'm just grateful. I'm ashamed because I should, like it says, I should be happy even before I wake up. And in reality, we take it for granted. And I have been here in the hospital, not able to eat, drink water, do so many things, sleeping it off pretty much to forget. Forget what? Forget to live? Forget to what I'm supposed to be here? No, that's not the way it lives.
Now I'm here. It's the follow-up retreat, and I've been doing these things for her, and the doctors in the ICU unit now, they have no idea why she's getting better. And she wasn't able to talk, she wasn't able to complete sentences, and she called me 2 nights ago while I was here at 1 o'clock in the morning, yelling and screaming. She was sad and upset and da-da-da, which is understandable with her state, but she was making complete sentences, she was vocalizing, she was talking out loud, which she wasn't able to do for 2 weeks. And so it's becoming like this, like I came here for myself in the beginning. And when I was coming to this one, I was coming for myself, but then my friend ended up in the IC unit, so now it was more I was here for her. And it's kind of like there's really no way to explain what's transpiring, right? I'm not a doctor or anything. I have no idea. All I know is that it's happening, but it's happening they don't even know who Dr. Joe is, right? They just did the meditations because I said, hey, do the meditations.
I feel amazing. I feel like if from now on, everything that I can do is this and breathe, this is what I'm gonna do.